Hey everyone, I'm Damian Holbrook from TV Guide Magazine and TV Insider, and I'm talking with Tongayi, Chirisa, and Harry Hamlin from MAYFAIR WITCHES.
I will explain everything.
You don't know what I'm capable of.
I know more about you than you think. She needs to know who she is.
He seems to be a good guy.
Because he is.
Okay, all right.
He sees.
Well, you know, like, we're only a couple episodes in, so you never know, really.
Right. I mean, I think that's the mystery about him. Like, you know enough to know that he's being tasked to take care and look after Rowan Mayfair. But, you know, through that interaction, you start to see a little bit about his story unfold. But it's just enough to keep you intrigued to see what happens, hopefully, in the next season.
And he definitely has a power.
Yeah.
A power that really feels like it could drive him insane if it's not harnessed.
Absolutely. And that's why he wears gloves, because I feel like he's an empath, so he feels anything that he touches, a person or an object, he actually sees or feels the emotions of, you know, the person or the object. And so because he's an empath, it's kind of like, imagine feeling the world's emotions. And so as great a gift it is, it's also a curse. And so he has to mitigate and find a way to control it so that he won't go crazy.
All right. And now Cortland Mayfair, again, not one of those situations where it's like, oh, is he a good guy or a bad guy? I'm pretty sure this is just a bad man, right?
What are you talking about?
Well, when we first meet him, it's almost like bacchanalia at the house. And
what's wrong with Bacchanalia?
This is true.
Just saying, okay. So, and you know, I did find out in episode 7 that Cortland is an enigma. Put it that way. I won't go into it any more than that, but yeah, I did find some stuff out that I had no idea about when I first took on the role.
And you have played so many great characters. This has got to be probably the most different from all of them.
Well, I got to say, I'm having a tremendous amount of fun playing Cortland Mayfair, and they're letting me out of my cage to do it. I mean, I'm deeply grateful to be in this show, and I think that the talent, not only on this side, on the camera side, but also on the crew side, is extraordinary in the writing and everything. So, it's a great privilege to be on the show.
And they're playing with the kind of like the chronology of the stories. The books, they're taking the books as a whole and pulling things and kind of reconfiguring. Was there anything that you guys got to do in the first season that you didn't think you'd get to because it was in a later book?
Well, they stayed true to the first book. So everything that you will see in the first episode is actually contained in the first book. So that was, I think, really nice to really explore as much as we could within the book. And like Esther says, like, she couldn't use everything that was in there. So we were able to extrapolate what we needed, the essence and the core of the book and, you know, Anne Rice's world. So I think you get a full picture of it once you see the full season. Yeah.
What can you tell us about what we race towards in the second half of the season?
Ooh.
Race toward?
I mean, you get to see Rowan for who she is, you know, and, you know, the choices that she makes when she's now confronted with this unique power that she has, and, you know, with Sip's storyline and how that, you know, the clash between Rowan and this thing, you know, the Lasher played by Jack Houston, and how that all culminates, you know. Will she succumb to the power? You know, will I be able to stop her from, you know, going through what the family's expecting her to do and to become? So it's a roller coaster.
Yeah. What does the family think of Cyprian?
Yeah, what do you think of me?
Well, we know that Talamasca, and you're a member of this, we know that Talamasca are intimately involved with all these supernatural events, and we work closely with the Talamasca to contain the evil elements that might be out there.
Do you really know?
Right.
Well, this is the thing. We think we do.
Okay.
And you asked about the end, what it's racing toward at the end of the season. What it's racing toward is a reveal about who we all really are. Because it's kind of, there's a lot of, at the very beginning of the season, you think you know who these characters are, but then you find out by the end of the season that not quite so much, you know. So,
Okay. All right, you guys, MAYFAIR WITCHES on AMC. Do not miss it. You guys, thank you so much.